place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the
Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I do my cakes, okay? Just a little quick video I'm going to put together. Making my daughter birthday cake, y'all. Today is her birthday. 22 years old. Let me put the phone camera down here. Alright, so I always start off putting a dab of icing on my cake board. That lets the cake adhere, like kind of sticks it to the cake board itself. Then what I do, I always check my cakes. The one that's the darkest on the bottom, because sometimes, you know, I normally bake them for about 45 minutes. In some cases, they get a little dark and brown under the bottom. So I always pick that cake that look kind of the worst. Put that one at the bottom. I use an ice cream scoop. And then I put icing inside of the cake. I do about 3 scoops. And this just give me an easy, even layer throughout my cakes. This give me an even layer throughout my cakes. That way they kind of sit up the same amount. It don't necessarily have to be done that way. I just do it that way. That way I kind of know that I'm not putting too much or too little in the inside of my cake. One be up about an inch and the other one don't hold hardly nothing on there. So I just try to make it even as I do the inside of my cake. Other than that, I spin my cake around, have my spatula. Move Leah. Put Leah on the shirt and get her. Just so it can be flat, I go around it with a spatula. Normally I wipe this back in my cake bucket, but today I really don't want to mess the top of my cake bucket up. I need something else, but I'm gonna go ahead and rub that off. On to my next one. When I get to my top layer, I always flip that one downwards. And I'm kind of rushing through this, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get through making this cake. I said, let me get on here and show y'all how easy it is for me to level this cake. And mind you, it didn't always used to be like this. I think I was thinking too hard. One of the things is make sure your cake is chilled. Okay, what I do is I do my cakes. If I'm doing an order on Friday, I try to have my cake baked and in the freezer on Tuesday, okay? Then honestly, a lot of people say they bake the day before and all that stuff. I have a cake freezer that I got from Lowe's. So the cake freezer, I can't really keep my stuff in there overnight. So in that case, I honestly do not make my cakes until the day of. What I will do though, I will ice it up and sit it in the freezer. But I don't actually decorate my cakes until I know they're about to come and get it. Not till they're about to come and get it. But if, oh, I need to cut the top off of this. Fine, go get me that long knife out the kitchen, rinse it off. I'm gonna cut my cake. Normally it's flat enough and I just sit it right there and put icing around it, but in this case I'm gonna cut this down some to make it flat, and then that's gonna be about it. While he's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and fill my piping bag. Well, that was cute. I mean, quick. All I'm doing, y'all, let me show you what I'm doing, because it's too humped up at the top. Normally I would take my cake pan, once it's done, go scrape across the top of that middle of that cake. That gives me an even amount at the top for anything that puffed up. But I don't know what was going on with this. Oh, I had to order me another serrated knife. So when I baked this cake, I didn't have the knife to go across the top, so that's probably why I didn't cut it. But as you can see, went straight across it and took that top off of there. No measuring tape, no nothing, honey. You know, when I started, I seen a lot of videos. I was like, how they doing that? And they was making it so hard. They had their rulers out and all that stuff, honey. You seen it. It was just that quick and easy. I just cut it right on off the top and flatten it up. So mainly around my cake, it's flat and even, except when I get around it. Well, no, it's flat and even all the way around. I was finna say it's a little humped up somewhere, but that don't matter. All you do from here on out, what I used to do is I would take a piping bag, go around my cake with the piping bag and white icing. But in this case, I'm not going to walk off from this video and go get my bag. I'm just going to put some icing on the bottom of my spatula and go around this cake. Oh, what I have to do, y'all, I saw somebody on YouTube the other day. She was making cakes. She had some white packaging tape, and that was keeping her cake from moving. So I do have to get me some. That's something new to me. Normally I put it on this, supposed to be a non-stick, you know, Supposed to be something that don't be moving, but apparently, as you can see, my cake board is going all over the place. But she just put a piece of tape up under her board, and that kept it from moving. Sat still the whole time. I do have my other clear tape I could put up under here. But in this case, I'm going to go ahead and do this cake, y'all. I'm doing this for my daughter. I'm doing the video, Shanabi. You might be sitting right up in it, but if you want to be on here, go ahead and sit there. They right here watching me, y'all. They getting ready to go to Ruby Chris here in Atlanta, Georgia. Ruby Chris. Sorry about that, y'all. They just finna go out there and spend them some change on that food, honey. Okay, so all I'm doing, y'all, is grabbing some icing out my bucket, rubbing it evenly around my cake. Another thing you can be doing, have you some hot water. Because this cake is chilled, when I go to smooth out the edges and everything, all it takes is a tall cup of hot water. Fun, go run the hot water in the sink, because I'm going to need some hot water in that glass. So there it is. Okay, going around it, pushing the excess out, icing off from around it. And I took this cake out. This cake been sitting on this table for about 2 hours while I was getting put my clothes on. That's why it's best to make sure it is chilled. I do it while it's frozen. A cake for a client I have never done that was not completely frozen straight out of the freezer. But this cake I had started on the table because I know they're going to get ready to cut it. I didn't want it to be froze. Normally my clients, they pick up hours before they party. That way by the time they get the cut and it ain't all the way frozen, they can't even get through it, okay? Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this in the freezer for about 15 minutes. Holding my spatula, kind of tilted and just rubbing off the excess ice and making it flat. It really takes nothing to do these cakes, y'all. Anytime I'm doing a picture cake, they say about crumb coat. What I do is I put enough icing on there so I don't have to do a second coat after the crumb coat. When this come out of here, y'all, all I'm going to have to do is put the pictures on this cake. That's it. So I'm putting enough icing on the side because when they cut their cake, I want them to have something to eat. I'm putting enough on here where I don't have to come back and do a second round. Normally, you'll do your crumb coat, put it in the freezer, and then come back and ice the rest of it, make it thicker. But in this case, this icing, this coat right here, this going to be all that they get. Bring me the hot cup of water, Fun. It's a tall glass right there by the sink. I had already started right there. Papa, you'll go get it for me. And that's really it. As I was making this, talking on this video, that's really it, y'all. I'm going to put a little bit more around the bottom that I see need a little layer. And then once I come in with my hot, tall glass of water, my water, you know, it's going to straighten it out. It's going to even all that out. And then I'm going to put it in the freezer for about 15 minutes and come back and put my pictures on the cake. Now, I do recommend having some frosting sheets. I have the link down in the description for my Amazon store. And it will show you, movement, man. It will show you the everything you need for cakes, everything you need for anything that I'm using when I'm making my videos. It'll show you the icing sheets that I use. And I have this tall glass I got from Dollar Tree. Okay? I put me some hot water in it. And I'm going to take this and go around the sides. As you can see, we'll start right here. You can see how lumpy and all that is right there. But watch when I go around it with this spatula. Y'all blocking my ring light. Did y'all see that? Man, move out my ring light. Do y'all see that how smooth it got across the bottom? All of it all the way around is smooth. Places like this that you see isn't smooth, run some more icing in there, redo it all over again. I didn't get this side up here, but definitely having that hot water will strain you up. Let's see what I said, stop playing while I'm making the video. Same thing around the top. Look, you can hear him all the way in here. Your mama said stop playing while she's making the video. Alright? I'm going to go around one more time with my hot water and then that's going to be it. But man, don't show out because you got y'all. They got company in here now. You go sit down somewhere, and I just told you I'm doing this video. It always be the oldest, okay? But that's gonna be good enough. I got it straight and good enough. Had I been doing anything other than just a straight pitch around this cake, I would have put it in the freezer 15 minutes, come back out, re-iced it. This is all the way fully. You don't see no crumbs on it. When it come out, it's gonna be good to go. So let me go ahead and put this in the freezer while I come back and get my pictures ready. Alright, so what I did want to come in and show y'all, I have these sheets inside of my description, my Amazon link. Makes it so easy, y'all. As you can see, my little crumbs, everything that came from up under that cake, my paper, everything I'm using, everything, the crumbs and everything is in here. All I have to do, easy for cleanup. So make sure y'all be sure to get y'all some of them sheets, some newspaper, something to put up under you so when you get through, it's easy clean up. You don't have to worry about all that stuff everywhere, okay? Alright, y'all, so the next thing I just did, I pulled my Fat Daddy-O's mat, which is also linked in the description. It's a big old size, y'all. Definitely is a good size for rolling out funding. Even though I don't need much today, this is definitely a good size. You can take up a lot of space and get you all the way rolled out to the number that you need it to be. This comes with circles, as you can see, it has the circles on the mat. You roll it out to the diameter that you need. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, whatever size that you need for your cake, that's gonna be it, okay? In my case, I'm just doing this for my pictures because I don't have no dang on picture paper. Normally, I would have to skip this step. And I just put down a little bit of cornstarch so that when I'm rolling it out, it rolls out very smoothly. Now, mind you, anytime you're doing a picture cake, you definitely want to print it on picture paper. In my case, I don't have any picture paper, so I printed it on regular glossy photo paper. I don't have the picture paper. The last one I had, I got a whole pack. It won't fit through my printer, so I actually ordered it from Amazon. The one that I normally get, that's in my descriptions, that one take, just say if I ordered on Monday and I needed it on Wednesday, it wouldn't have gotten here until Friday. So I went with this other brand, which I'm not going to never do again because it does not slide through my printer that good. It's too thick. Way too thick of a paper. So, being that I'm already opened it and tried it out a couple times, ain't nothing I can do with it. But it, give it to Kissa. Kissa, it works in her printer because that's the kind she sent me. I said, because I need something that I can get overnight, honey. And she sent it to me, so I just give it to her. It'll work in her printer. What you want to do with your fondant is definitely keep working it until it get a little bit smoother or softer feel for you. Meanwhile, using your baking, your cornstarch to help keep your hands dry. And I took my dang on gloves off. But I'm just explaining to you the reason why I don't have my photo paper. With that photo paper, once you print it out on that paper, all you have to do is lay it on top of that icing. This right here, because I don't have the photo paper, I'm just doing it on the edible paper. I'm just doing it with the regular paper. I'm putting it on top of fondant, mind you. This for my daughter. She knows they never eat the fondant anyway. Even when I do it with a regular picture cake, they don't eat the picture anyway. So anyway, they not gonna get to that part, so I can definitely put the pictures on here. Normally, before she even cut it, she's probably gonna take the pictures off. You know, this a little bootleg way, okay? The other way they can cut it with the picture still on. This way it's a piece of paper. They can either take the paper off and then they'll see the pink, or they can leave the paper on there. No, they gotta take the paper off. They gonna take the paper off and then cut the cake. But they not gonna do nothing. I'm gonna do it, honey. Alright, so I don't weeded it out as much as I can. Now I'm gonna take my what is this? Pastry. Y'all know what this is. I can't get it out. I be rushing sometimes and my mind be thrown off. And let me move this out the way. That's enough already down there. Roll this out and I flip it as I roll. Push, flip it, roll. And I just keep doing that because I started off in the center, right? So if I keep doing it like this, everything getting flat, I want it to be evenly flat. So every now and then I just go ahead and flip it, spin it, When I first started doing Fondant, it was so many people doing it online, so many different ways. And I couldn't get it no kind of way, honey. But now I just do it the way I want to do it, this way. Just keep rolling it out. And it'll be good to go. I heard one time, don't roll it to the end. Now when you're putting this on a cake, as far as covering the cake, you definitely don't want to roll it too thin. Because guess what? You roll it too thin, when you pick it up to put it on the cake, it starts breaking off. So try to roll it thick. Okay? Which it take a lot to roll it thick. I'm just rolling it thin enough so that my picture paper will stick to my Fondant and go on my cake. Now mind you, if I were to stick that paper directly on the cake, it becomes greasy looking. It look like you can see the grease coming through the photo, okay? So that's why I'm using Fondant first. Like I said, this is a bootleg version, honey. All it took was 3 sheets of paper, and I would have been good to go. This is an extra step I didn't even have to worry about. Woo! Okay. Where my scissors at, Sedarius? I just seen them on the table. And everybody always touches stuff. Whew. I've already measured my cake from top to bottom. That'll give you the size paper that you need for your picture. I'm gonna have to get some cake glue. I definitely can't get 2 sheets cutter. If I roll out a little bit more, I can get 2 sheets. Whoa, honey. Let me spin it around. But y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of this. I'll count and roll it up a little bit more. I don't want the video to be too long. But I'm gonna roll it out anywhere I see that I can thin it out a little bit more. Because I don't want to sit the paper on there by itself. If I sit the paper on there by itself, like I said, it'll turn out to be, it'll mess my paper up. And I don't really need the whole paper covering. I just need enough up under it so when I go across it, it won't turn my paper. Let's see. If I put it this way, I can get 1. I want to try to at least get 2, y'all. Let's just see this right here. I'm gonna have a whole bottom left. What you're gonna need too is an X-Acto knife. I can cut this piece here and put it alongside here. Let me do that. Alright, y'all. So what I end up deciding to do, I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on the cake. Instead of what the way I was thinking about doing it was, and I was thinking about laying that piece of paper right on top of the Fondant, like I do my pictures. Like if I had money or whatever I'm doing, I always roll out my Fondant, lay it on top of there, stick it to it, and then put it on my cake. But in this case, I'm just gonna put it directly on my cake. Little extra piece down at the bottom, go ahead and slip that right on off. But as you can see, did y'all see how I just easily covered that cake? Let me move it back over here. Easily covered that cake with that Fondant that y'all just see me sat down rolled out. Okay, it's on there. It's good to go. It's about to get wet because I just brought it out the freezer. So in about 5 minutes, this ain't gonna see no flour no more. It's gonna be completely done sweated. That coldness gonna be done sweated out to my Fondant, and then all I have to do is apply my picture to the Fondant. Let me go ahead and try to get me another piece around the side. I don't want no lumps up under my picture. So this is when I need to go get my Fondant smoother. Hold on, y'all. And I just wanted to do this video because it's not all the time you're going to have what you need. But you know what I'm saying? You got to make that stuff work out. You got to make it work, honey. You're not going to sit there and cry about not having what you need or, you know, fail at what this job is today is to make this birthday cake for my daughter. So you're not going to sit there and fail at it. You're going to do what you got to do. Okay? Boom. Evenly smoothed around the side. What I will be doing, though, is piping the top of it with icing. So I do have a cake circle of pictures I'm going to put right in the center of the cake. In that case, I'm going to go ahead and take my piping bag like I was going to do earlier. I have some light pink icing. I'll just put that on here. This is going to be for me to pipe my bottom border and across my top. And the theme we're doing is light pink. And that's why I put that little pink behind it. It really didn't matter what color I put up under there. It's not going to get seen anyway because of the picture. But I just needed something up under their bottom. Another thing, y'all. My large piping bags, I left them in the truck because I did a cake, a faux-tip cake. I left them in the truck. So I'm using the smaller size piping bag, but it'll be okay. I'm just going to pipe some little swirls around the top and be done with it. You can come out if you're trying to come out. Once this cake sweat out a little bit more, I seem like I just need one little piece right there and that'll be it. Y'all see how it worked out? Worked out, honey. It worked. That's all I could tell you. Put a little piece up under here. That's about all I need. So as you can see, it wasn't that hard to roll that little piece of fondant out. I used to hate doing fondant, y'all. I ain't gonna tell no lie. I can't stand doing fondant. I don't do fondants on my cake mainly. I do nothing but iced cakes. That's all I do. I don't like the way fondant tastes at all. So I don't do fondant cakes. This little bottom piece right here. And it don't need to be covered that much, y'all. I'm putting a border across the bottom. I just wanted to cover it up so my picture won't be offset and lifting up on certain parts of it. But that is it, y'all. I'm about to take this off of this board and put it on top of any leftover fondant. I wrap it up, put it right back in my package. When I put it in my package, leave it in the foil package it came in. Also put saran wrap on it, and then I put it in a Ziploc bag. That keeps it fresh from getting hard, okay? Just a little fondant attempt, but that's it. I can see the flour, all this flour you see. In a second, it's going to come off of there. It's going to be sweated off of there. So I'll come back when it get through sweating in about 5 minutes. And then all I will have to do from there, y'all, is apply my picture. This picture too big. Apply my picture, I'm good to go. So cute. The fact that I didn't have no picture paper is crazy. Alright, y'all. So I am back. I already have the little picture I put on the top. And I wanted to show y'all. I'm going to go ahead and glue down my board. So I have already put hot glue on my board in the center of my board. And next I'm just going to go ahead and lay down my cake. I lay it forward to the front part that I want it to be at. Drop it down. That hot glue is going to keep it from coming off of this cake. Alright, y'all. So I have the front page that I want printed on the shirt. I said the shirt that I want printed on the cake. I already printed that out. Hold on, I'm trying to fix the camera back. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the front to the part that I want it to be at. And like I said, it's already wet. So all I'm doing right now is just pressing it down. You can always take your fondant smoother. Make sure it's clean. Uh-oh. I said make sure it's clean. And I looked at it. It was clean, but it was a pinch of icing on it. So definitely make sure it's clean. And then just smooth it right on top of your fondant. Okay? My fondant is already wet, so that's how it was able to be smooth like that with no problem. Next thing you're going to want to do, make sure the second part that you have, you've already cut your white off. Because as you can see, I have white left here so that I can just easily sit it right on top of that. Now, mind you, make sure you have used some edible glue to put on top of this, okay? And I made sure I went ahead and had my cake board. It's on my cake board. This is the last place it's gonna go, so that I won't have to pick it up and transfer it or anything. And I'm just gonna smooth it a little. Y'all probably hear my Cricut got some pink on it, because that cake is wet. It's side out, and by it being frozen, that's the best way to get it done, y'all. We have this one area left, which is crazy because I got a whole nother picture right here. Where are we gonna do? I'm gonna go with, since I already have that picture up there, I'm gonna go with it like this. Okay, so I need to cut it off a little bit. I'm gonna fix it where I can cut it right here. Okay, and I'm gonna stick it, already got one right there. Stick it right here. It's overlapping the other picture. I really didn't want to cover the 22 up, but there we go. There go that cake. Now, this is the front of my cake. I'm gonna go ahead and take my piping bag and pipe my icing around it. And I don't know if y'all saw right there, I left a lot of white icing by mistake. But certain stuff, y'all, it'll look like, oh my God, you done messed up. It's finna be bad. But guess what? You fixing it and covering it up anyway. So a lot of stuff, they not gonna see. Okay? Look at that. Look at that. And then on top of that, I have some strawberries. I gotta put some more icing in my bag. Hold on, y'all. I have some strawberries I'm about to dip. Show y'all how to dip them and put it on top of the cake. Real quick and simple. Ooh, Lil. You just burping? What you supposed to say? If that was me, you would have. Grandma, you didn't say excuse me. Okay, Lil, you want to come sell YouTube? Hey, that video, Seafood video I made yesterday.
I can't spit. Yeah, I can't spit.
She just burped. Come and say hey, Lil. Come right here.
Hey, everybody, can't spit.
What you be saying? You tell everybody hey?
Hey, everybody, welcome to my video. Today, Mama doing her making that cake, getting some picture of her cake.
Y'all heard Leah do the introduction. Hey everybody, welcome to my video today. She doing day cake. Y'all heard Miss Leah, honey. Y'all heard her. Let me go ahead. Oh, I finished the top already. Round this bottom, what I am gonna do, I'm gonna put a thin little piece of rhinestone around that bottom. I was gonna pipe some icing around the bottom, but I don't know if I want to do that. Should I do that or should I put some rhinestone around it? While I'm thinking about that, y'all, as y'all can see, this, y'all, I bet y'all was not expecting. I need to put some more stuff right here and let it lay down. I bet y'all was not expecting this cake to turn out like this, honey. It was a rough start, rocky road, honey. Mind you, I just went through so much extra stuff to put these pictures on this dang on cake when all I really needed, y'all, was some dang on picture paper. Now, mind you, the top of this cake, I did not put no fondant up there. I just laid the picture up there, and as you can see, you can tell a little bit. Look up there where the 22 at. You can tell a little bit that it's kind of grease looking up there. But this my daughter day cake, so y'all know how it is. She'll be all right, honey. It is what it is. I got me a little sheet. I have both of my glitters. I have my strawberries. And I have my toothpicks. First thing I'm going to do is dry my strawberries off. And excuse this mess, y'all. Y'all just don't know. when we doing cakes and stuff, honey, we be making a whole mess. And I seen this girl one time. I love watching her videos. She showed how the video was just so smooth and crispy, and then after she got done, she moved out the way and showed what it looked like behind it. Honey, it was a whole mess over there. So I like the fact that she did that. It ain't always peaches and cream, y'all. We make it look good behind the scenes, but you know me, I'm just a regular person, honey. Okay, let me put this down. Okay, so I have my purple glitter. Soon as I got through shaking off my icing from my white chocolate, while it's still wet, that's when you have to put your glitter on, okay? And I do use the sheet up under it because I don't want to waste no glitter. I want to be able to pick it right back up and put it down on my paper. Y'all see that? Y'all see it? Okay, and I'm just going to throw this. Do I want it on the side of her or on the top? I think I'm going to throw it on the side, y'all. I'm going to just stick it right here on the side. Okay? I'm going to do one more. What color I'm going to do that one? I'm going to do the other one pink. Because her theme is pink and purple. So I'm going to do the other one pink. Okay? 1 second. Why I ain't have this opened already? Woo. Whoa. Dripping my icing. And I don't want to put it on my paper. There you go. Okay, now I gotta get me a sheet to hold my pink. Okay, there we go. Shanavi, I'm on the video. Let me just shake this one off. See, this one is cute. And I like to stick it on while it's still wet. That way I don't have to worry about it coming up off of this board. It's already wet and it's going to stick right up on there with no pressure. As you can see, it held on to my glitter because this glitter ain't cheap. I think I'll be paying about $6, $7, $8, between $7 to $10 for this glitter, y'all. So definitely want to keep every little piece I got, honey. Definitely want to keep every little piece I got, okay? So then we're going to go with another one. Still undecided what I want to do across this bottom. Think I'm going to put a little thin piece of rhinestone to be finished. Because I put icing up there. It's going to take away from my 22. Because I got it all the way at the bottom. Okay. I almost finished, y'all. This didn't take no time. And everything I did in this video was real time. So y'all can definitely see that it ain't nothing to it but to do it, honey. Alright, y'all, so apparently my camera went dead. If y'all been looking at my videos, I did something to my settings and it started overheating now. But anyway, I brought y'all along through the whole thing. I basically, only thing I did without y'all, I cut out this from my Cricut. I put a couple pictures in, made it in Canva, and cut it out in Cricut. Just some little pictures of her with a cutout. I love that the Cricut gets every little detail to a picture. Stuck them in the front of the cake. And that was it. So all I did with this cake, y'all, I put the little 2 strawberries here. And it is so cute with that glitter. I put the picture of her here, a couple pictures around it. And then we have our picture cake going around. I need to seal this close. That's it though, y'all. I think I'm going to put a butterfly on here. Let's see. That is too cute. I hope y'all like this video. I did everything with y'all. Main thing was make sure your cake is frozen. Once it's frozen, all you have to do is after that, ice it up. I use my ice cream scoop to icing up to get my even layers across the top. Then after that, most people crumb coat it. They keep a thin layer of icing. Me personally, I don't do that. I put it thick. And it is what it is, okay? It's another step I can skip. Only time I don't, like, I thicken it up like that, then I put it in the freezer, come back out, and that's when I put an additional color. Like if I'm doing a second color or something like that. That's the only time I really frost it up. But when I'm doing pictures, I keep it. Now, I will tell y'all, this is inside of my Amazon store. I love this. And I'm going to show you why I love it. I'm going to pull this camera up. I put this on everything, y'all. Everything I do. I think this is about $6.99, $8.99, something like that. But I put that on everything I do. It is some clear sparkle. And it makes everything look so good. Let me show you. Can y'all see it? Y'all see it? Y'all see the sparkles that's on the cake? That came from me just sprinkling it around the cake. And look at that. That is so cute. Did that on canvas. Stuck it on 2 little sticks. Glued it on 2 little sticks. This is glued on a little stick. Good silhouette of it. Strawberries are glistening. But that's it, y'all. That is it. And as you can see, me laying that picture down in her shirt, I can tell. But you're probably looking at it like, oh, you could have just stuck the picture on top of the icing and didn't have to go through that extra stuff. But there we go. I do not got to seal this little piece down. But that's it. That is it. That gonna be a full picture cake. Mind you, it don't come out this shiny when you do the matte. You do the icing sheets. I think it's best to do the icing sheets. I wouldn't have to go through that stacking step. But did you see with this little mat, all I did was I played with it a little bit and then I rolled it out, put it on the cake. I think I made it look easy, okay? Look at that. Alright, y'all. I will leave the link to the glitters, the sparkle that I love so much. And that's it for this video. I did want to put a little rhinestone across the bottom. Still thinking about it. I don't know if I'm going to do it. But that is it for this video. I really hope y'all like this video. I know I was kind of all over the place, but I at least wanted to put this video out there with y'all to show y'all how easy it is for me to make the cake. The hardest process is going to be the baking, but honestly, you can bake them cakes too. You can bake some cakes like I would take 3 boxes of Duncan Hines or whatever the other cake person is, Betty Crocker. 3 boxes of cake. The cake tells you to use water and vegetable oil. All you do is change it from water to, I'm sorry y'all, I had to throw a little leg out there for him to stop all that noise. All you have to do is change the vegetable oil and the water to butter and milk, okay? And if it counts for 3 eggs, just put, instead of me, if I use 3 boxes, instead of me doing 9 eggs, I do 10 eggs. That's all. You can mix it together like that. Make sure you put even batter inside your cakes. Like me, I measure my batter, so I put a pound, 1.8 in each one of my pans, and it ends out evening out to be the same amount. But either way it go, y'all, I still gotta glue that down. I glue that down, that's good to go. But let me know what y'all think about this cake in the comments, y'all. Did I just do too much with this cake, or did I not? Okay. I ate the grass up. Why would I be eating the girls up? I ate the girls up. I was like, why would I be eating grass? She said I ate the girls up. That's some young folk talk, y'all. I don't know what she's talking about. Y'all, I went ahead and added Leo season at the front. Excuse me, because it was kind of plain. But y'all, let me know what y'all think in the video, in the comments. Think of this video in the comments. Very quick, simple, easy cake. I made this while I was on the thing with y'all. Only thing y'all didn't see was the baking. Very quick, fast cake, throw it together. My son don't taste the icing. I had a piece that I cut off the top. He told her she just came here to get her cake. He said, honey, please save me a piece of this cake. This cake tastes so good. So the main thing you want to do is make sure you got a good case and take a good tasting cake. That's the main thing. You don't want them that when they bite it, the teeth gonna break because it's hard as a rock. You want to make sure you got a very good tasting cake, okay? All right, y'all. See y'all in the next video. This is the cake box that I'm using for this cake, y'all. It came out so freaking cute. I hope y'all like it. Even though it looked like I was all over the place, look how it turned out. Really turned out good.
Success is a finicky thing, and if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be. I don't wanna let myself down.